Want to start a new business and get your first customers within 30 days? Keep watching. What's up, creative bosses? I'm Dion from thecreativefounder.com, all up in your building. If you are a returning subscriber, you know how this thing goes. If you're new to my channel, welcome and hello to the greatest place for coaches, content creators, and entrepreneurs who are looking to grow their brand's reach, income, and impact. And today, boss, we've got a juicy one. Today, we're discussing how to build an online business from scratch in 30 days. With the economic uncertainty and health crisis looming, you're probably sitting in quarantine, brainstorming ideas that will get you paid quickly and profitably. If that is the case, then you will probably want to watch this video here, where I talk about profitable and low investment business ideas that you can start as early as tomorrow. As you might know, starting a business can seem daunting and particularly overwhelming when you're wrestling with mounting debt and the fear of losing it all. But armed with these 10 steps, you can cut through the fluff and get it done in 30 days. So if you stick around with me to the end of this video, you will have everything you need to lay the groundwork for turning your business idea into a thriving, profitable business in 30 days. Now, let's go. First thing you need to do, fill your brag bag. Here, you want to make a list of all of your skills, talents, and accomplishments. And from these, you want to select one that is not only your strength, but that is marketable, one that you can monetize and potentially package as a service. If you're going to launch in 30 days, you want to go for something that you know really well. Your strengths are the low-hanging fruit. On to number 2, check demand. Here, you're going to do a bit of research to see if there is demand for your particular skill set. And you're going to go to the following websites to do an initial check for demand of your skill set. First, go into Google Trends and put in some keywords that relate to your skill and see how it is trending. Next, you want to go to Google AdWords to check the search volume around your skill. Following that, you want to visit forums like Quora.com or Reddit. And at these forums, you want to search to see who's out there asking questions or trying to tackle problems as it relates to the skill that you can provide. From this initial research, you should be able to make a cursory determination as to whether there is a demand for your particular skill and if the industry is growing. You'll want to determine if the skill that you've chosen is a go before going on to the next step. On to step 3 now. Create a customer persona. Now that you've determined a basic niche for the business that you may want to create, now you want to determine who is the ideal customer that you will serve. And by doing this, you'll want to create a customer persona canvas. And the goal of this exercise is to find the customer that is ideal for your product, meaning the customer that needs your product, or the customer that it will take the least amount of convincing when it comes to buying your product. If you need more information on how to do a customer persona canvas, then you'll want to check out this video here where I talk about how to research your customer persona. I'll also provide you a link down in the description to get a customer persona canvas that you can use to help you with this task. Number 4, perfect customer calls. Now, let's get those ideal customers on the phone and get to know who they are. Ask them about the problem that your service solves. You'll want to get to know the intimacies around their issues as it relates to your service. Refer to your customer persona to find out as much detail as you possibly can. By the end of the call, you should know what they love to read, where they love to hang out, what keeps them up at night, what makes them buy. and how much they are willing to pay for a service like yours. By the time you end the conversation, you should feel like you know them well. During these phone calls, you'll find that you'll start to create a rapport with them. This is good when you circle back to them later in the process. You'll want to have at least 20 of these conversations. 100 is ideal, but 20 is a good start. Next, develop your MVP, minimum viable product. Now it's time to translate your skills into something that will help these potential customers, something meaningful, something transformational based on your talks. When you do that, that's valuable and people will pay a premium for that. Minimum viable product is a term from Eric Ries's book, The Lean Startup. By the way, this is an excellent book for launching a new product or service with little money. I recommend you read this book. In fact, if you sign up for a free trial with audible.com using the link that I provide in the description below, you will get 2 free books that you get to keep regardless if you keep the membership or not. And if you do it via the link, you support me as well. Back to your MVP. So your MVP is an imperfect, say it with me, an imperfect early draft of your product that has the basic features that provide the result you intend for your customers. It does not have every feature in this version. It only has what your customer needs to experience the transformation that we talked about in the earlier step. It just has enough features to satisfy your customers, and it should set it up for them to provide you with feedback for future versions. So when you create your MVP, that imperfect product, don't wait until it's perfect. If you do, it will be too late. Remember, our goal is to get it done within the 30 days. So you're going to do it in rapid speed. Next, you're going to validate your MVP. To validate your MVP, you're going to get it in front of 20 people, preferably strangers. And you want them to be as close to your ideal customer that you identified in the earlier step as possible. And when you get it in front of them, do it in person if you can do it. If not, the next best thing would be video call. You want to watch their facial expressions, their reactions. Are they having any trouble with any parts of it? And then you want to ask them who they think would benefit from that particular service or product. Ask them, would they personally buy it? And then finally, ask them how much they'd be willing to pay for it. Next, you're going to revise your MVP. Here, you want to make any changes to your product or service based on the feedback you received in the prior step. Next step, you're going to set premium pricing. Now, it's really important that you don't undercut yourself here. You get one time to do this. It's easier to come down on your price than it is to go up on your price. The moment you undercut the average market price for something, you signal to the market that I am the low quality option. And you never want to compete in this space. You will always lose because there's always going to be someone out there who is able to source the materials and develop the product at a cheaper price than you. Next, you want to brand your product or service. So here you're going to name it and give it a brand identity and a brand voice. You'll want to assign personality traits to it. If you need more information on how to build a brand, you can check out this video here where I discuss how to create a brand and humanize it, giving it personality traits. And your next step is to beta launch your product or service. Here you want to give first offer to those who graciously participated in your survey. Offer them a deep discount in exchange for more feedback on your product. The goal here is to get your first paying customers in the door within 30 days. And there you have it. All right, creative people, you now have the 10 steps you need to launch a thriving, profitable business within 30 days. Now tell me the truth. Are you planning to launch your business idea within the next 30 days? If so, tell us about your business idea. As always, I can't wait to continue the conversation below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow creative bosses. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything when I upload new content each week. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay inspired. Bye! As you might know, starting a business can seem you a link to get my I'll also provide you with a link down in the description to get my personal. I'll also provide you a link down in this. I'll also provide you a link down in the description to get my customer persona canvas. To get my customer persona canvas. I'll also provide you a link down in the. I'll also provide you a link down in the description to get a customer persona canvas that you can use to help you with this task.